I'm Krisha of Showtime's Girl Trends, and I was also part of Oh My Girls from We Love OPM, and this is a exclusive video from Migme.
Hi Migme user, welcome to our YouTube channel. dj.neshan Migme mulls sale of its business, relisting elsewhere to raise funds. Migme, a social networking app listed on the Australian Securities Exchange, ASX, which reported to have more than 30 million monthly active users, PDF, says that it's considering a sale of its business or relisting elsewhere to stay afloat. The company issued a statement today, saying it is in the process of a refinancing and recapitalization. Such recapitalization may include the sale of the underlying business and/or the migration of the company to an overseas exchange, the disclosure says. Migme CEO Stephen Gu confirmed in an email to Tech in Asia that Migme, whose share price has been on a decline, plans to delist and find a future home elsewhere due to difficulty raising funds. Locked market. According to today's announcement, Migme is also looking to finalize a series of convertible note transactions by April 17th, meaning it wants to take in fresh cash, while also trimming down its operating costs and turning into a substantially more focused organization. The firm began raising an additional $6 million through issuing convertible notes in late 2016, but progress has been slow. In Stephen's view, Migme's struggles are related to a larger change in the market. It's the sum of a few things, but the ASX listing is a key negative factor. Stephen believes the Australian market's interest has returned to mining and away from the tech industry, which has had a consequential impact on the business. That's locked our access to capital, he says. Rocky path since listing on the ASX in 2014, the company's ups and downs have been publicly documented in shareholder announcements and financial statements. The company made a string of bold acquisitions all throughout 2015 and 2016, beefing up its social networking functionality with media, gaming, dating, and shopping services. But it couldn't monetize successfully. It's still not at a point of reaching cash flow positive operations, Migme's 2016 financial report reveals. Operating losses for the year after tax increased from about 21 million Australian dollars in 2015 to more than 24 million Australian dollars in 2016. The company ended 2016 with over 280,000 Australian dollars in cash and cash equivalents, down from over 8.6 million Australian dollars in 2015. It decided to discontinue e-commerce site Shoptika, one of its acquisitions in Indonesia, which had contributed to growing losses. However, it's not all bad news. Revenue went up from 12 million Australian dollars in FY15 to 21 million Australian dollars in FY16, and the user base continues to grow in key markets and on key platforms, the company said. Migme locked in additional funding on several occasions, including a $6.20 round announced in August 2016, from investors like Foxca subsidiary Mobile Limited and Indonesian media company MNC. Prior to that, the company underwent restructuring and laid off some of its staff to increase efficiency. Some things went wrong that weren't publicly recorded. In 2016, Stephen had an accident, which fractured his spine. This made running the company additionally more difficult. I was only part functional for about 4 months, Stephen tells Tech in Asia. He's still in the recovery process. Price downtrend amid falling share price, Migme requested the suspension of the trading of its shares in February 2017. Migme's shares peaked in August 2015 at a price of $1.28 apiece, and were last traded for 4 Australian cents before the suspension. It's unclear at this point whether Migme intends to resume trading once the issuance of convertible notes is complete. We will have something to say about the future home of the company later this month, Stephen says. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Thanks.